I started with, I want to go on a diet to lose 10 pounds. I lost 75 pounds and was in the hospital. People don't realize how quickly it will escalate and how deadly it is.
I first realized that I had an issue with eating when I was 16. The next 5 years, I was in and out of hospitals refeeding. My lowest weight being 79 pounds, fluctuating to 95. Eating disorders of all types are destructive. Mind, body, soul, on all levels, I would not wish it upon my worst enemy.
What started with just a simple diet ended up being a complete obsession that really just ruled my life. I was very perfectionistic, so school-wise you could never tell that I was really struggling. I always had straight A's. I always showed up on time. I always did what I had to do. But at home I was very lonely.
I would binge eat and then starve and binge eat and starve, and so it was like trying to, I didn't understand what it really was, and I was ashamed of like cheating on my diet, and also like I was ashamed of feeling this way about myself because like my mom is such a confident woman, and I've like been taught to like be a confident, strong woman, and I was like ashamed of it, but I'm not anymore because I've learned to just talk about it and not be afraid of talking about it.
All my teachers were aware of the problem. And my health teacher said, you know, I just heard of this organization called Beyond Hunger. And what happened was that when I walked in that first day, I was already physically recovered, not emotionally or mentally. But I saw at least 5 people from my school who were here for the same reason. And it was a big aha moment. It was just like, oh, I'm not the only one dealing with this.
I think the most important part is going into schools, talking to teachers and students, and showing videos, showing life examples, and overall having examples of girls that have been through this experience and that can get over it and can get recovered.
You know, you can hear it from a 50-year-old time and time again, you know, eat this, don't do this to yourself. But when you hear it from someone your own age, it makes it more real, I believe. You know, when people hear my story, they're like, wow, that could actually happen to me. I can help stop this cycle of young girls and boys thinking they have to be something else, not be who they are. And Beyond Hunger going out is reaching out to people my age.
I don't think I would be here if it wasn't for Beyond Hunger. I was able to have a place where I could come and say I'm struggling, and I was able to also have a place where I could come and say, look, I want to empower other people and I want to tell my story. You're not being talked down to. You're not being told by another adult what not to do and what to do and how it should have been done. You're being told by someone your age, by someone who's going through the same social circumstances as you are, that this struggle is real and that it really hurts and that you shouldn't have to go through it. And also I think it offers a space for people to speak up.
It's all about teaching, and so in learning how to teach it, I learned what I was teaching. So all of the material, the more I taught it, the more I believed it. I've had a couple of students come up to me afterwards and say thank you, that was really helpful, which was like magical and heartbreaking. I never had someone like tell me like, thank you, you've helped change my life, which is, so it was amazing.
What Beyond Hunger gave me is continuous. I have not struggled with any of those obsessions from my eating disorder in 7 years. And so I'm starting to believe, you know, that Beyond Hunger really works.
We will change the world. Beyond Hunger and everybody who is in this program will make a change.